Hey guys, Ash here coming at you today in Raid Shadow Legends. Welcome to the video, guys. It's a double upload today. Here on the channel, I uploaded a video talking about 4 epic champions that I pulled on my mini account and how excited I am to build them. It's total game changer territory. In case you missed that one, it was just a few hours ago. But today is a very, very big day, so I wanted to spend a little bit more time with you guys. So thank you for taking a little bit of time out of your day and chilling with me, talking a little bit of Raid Shadow Legends. Hope this video finds you all doing well. If not, you guys know, positive vibes, some love your way today. Today's a massive day for Raid Shadow Legends. Why? Not because of the Jet Knee fusion. No. Wait. Fragment summon. Wait, I thought they were supposed to get rid of all these other fragment summons, man. No? Didn't they say that? Is it ones we don't have fragments for? Do I have fragments for every? No. Maybe I just missed something there. Weren't they supposed to be gone? I don't know. Either way, there's that. But that's not what we're here to talk about. We're not here to talk about the quality of life updates, not Gomlock, Scarhide, even though kind of interesting to see his buff. We're not talking about, what else? The Call of the Arbiter. We're not talking about the lore added to the game. No. You guys came here to hear about NOGDAR the HEADHUNTer. You know what, guys? I remember when I pulled NOGDAR the HEADHUNter. I remember I pulled him out of a shard. It was like kind of after like maybe a month or so after he was released in the game. And I remember to this day, I was like, who is this? What is this champion? Like, what is this little fella? You know, I forgot that I didn't even realize, I should say, I missed. He was introduced to the game. And then I built him, and I really had a lot of fun with this champion. Now, he's never been meta. Frankly, he has never been anywhere close to being meta in any area in the game, except for one day. With the caveat of one day, when he was the absolute king of Raid Shadow Legends because he could solo Sand Devil's Necropolis in about 5 seconds. It was insane. But he's always been fun to me, though, even though he's never been meta. And that's the joy of Raid Shadow Legends, right? Not a sentence many people put together that often, right? That's the joy of Raid Shadow Legends is finding unique and obscure ways to use, well, unique and obscure champions like NOGDAR the HEADHUNTer. So him in a Frenzy set is just so strong. He gets an extra turn if he kills an enemy on the A1. He's sacrificing HP, giving himself more turn meter in Frenzy set on the A2, sacrificing more HP, giving himself more turn meter on the A3, and then he's reviving himself if he's the only ally dead, which is so cool. You can run him in Doom Tower, floors. You can run him in faction wars and dungeon levels, and he out damages almost every other just nuker out there in PvE environments. We're talking except for like Seer and Poison Combust teams, which again really mitigates his effectiveness in the meta in this game, especially as you kind of go towards the mid game and the end game, because most people probably have Seer. I'm gonna apologize to all the people in the comments who are like, most people have Seer. Real nice, Ash, real nice. Still waiting for NOGDAR, man. Now they give him a big buff. What did they give him a buff on? On his A2, it used to be 2 continuous heals on himself. Now it's a continuous heal on everybody on the team. He's spreading the love. Now he's a damage dealer, and he's a healer. Okay, cool. On the A3, last rites, they added then grants an extra turn. Ooh, that is a beautiful, beautiful thing. You guys know how much we love extra turn abilities in the game. It really helps to push this ability. The Gore Feast is big nuke. It really helps to push this down to a 3-turn cooldown because of the extra turn as the battle goes on his A3 ability. Moreover, now that it's a great extra turn, sacrifices HP to 50% of this champion's max HP, then equalizes HP levels with a target enemy. This is not something that requires like an accuracy and a resistance check or anything like that. It just pick a reviver, in the arena, for example, or like a tanky. It doesn't matter. The champion that you think you're going to have the most difficulty nuking down, you pick that champion, and then you just instantly basically reduce their HP to 50%. Right? So it's a really cool ability. You soften them up, so to speak. And then you come back into the A2 and then you nuke them down. Right? That's how it works. Really cool. But the best thing about this champion, the best thing about the buff to this champion is this passive. Headsman Return revives this champion 50% HP in a full turn meter. It used to be 50%. A full turn meter when killed if all other allies are alive. So I thought to myself, why not try this champion out after the buff? So at first I was going to record a bunch of dungeon content and just have some fun in some dungeons. And I started to do that off camera. And I realized, frankly, it was very similar to what he was already doing. It was a lot of damage, hasn't really found, a place to, really shine in the game. But then I thought to myself, wait a second. I mean, what's one of the many reasons that Siphi is so powerful? I know it's not limited to just that, but she has a revive with a full turn meter. A revive with a full turn, that's really strong. And now he's got it built in on a one-turn cooldown. I will give you one caveat. That one-turn cooldown is important. That means that if he dies to an enemy, and either they lap him and take an extra turn before he gets an extra turn, or better yet, it's another enemy goes right afterwards and he dies again, that's not going to trigger because he needs to take a turn in between resetting that revival. Maybe we'll see that in the arena in just a moment there. But either way, guys, I thought, wow, he actually has some potential use case now in the arena of all places. That's where I think, he's definitely better all around, right? Getting some heals from a great damage dealer is going to benefit a lot of players out there, especially in the mid-game and progression in this game, right? But I thought to myself, wow, with a full turn meter, why don't I take him out of Frenzy? Why don't I put him into Savage and Helm Smasher? And I'll tell you what, guys, I'm just going to be totally honest with you. I already recorded this video, and I did it in live arena, and it was actually really fun. We lost 2 battles, we won 2 battles, but they were against really good teams. I'm at like 320 in the world right now in live arena, around 1,800 trophies, maybe a little, somewhere, give or take. So we won 2, we lost 2, but I had them built differently, and I just didn't like the build at all. And rather than saying at the end of the video, well, I don't really like the build, guys, I decided to change it up and re-record it. So here we are, tearing down the 4th wall for you guys. What was the change that I made? Initially, I had him very slow. Like, he already is very slow at 184. I had him at like 140 speed. I had him with attack percentage on his boots because his attack is almost 1,700. It scales so well, right? So we can deal a lot of attack. We can stack a lot of attack on this champion. However, at 130 or 140 on the speed on the boots, my thought process was this. Well, it doesn't matter if he's slow because we can kind of speed boost him to take his first turn. Then he gets the double turn A3 into A2, right? And then, hopefully he dies. We'll put some tanks around him so he's the only one dead. And he dies, he comes back with a full turn meter, and it doesn't matter how slow he is. That's what I thought initially. But man, this whole one-turn cooldown thing, he was dying too many times before he took another turn, So he would die, come back to life, and then somebody else on the other team would go. Even though this is important to note too, even though he'll have a full turn meter, kind of like the Siphi revival, it's not like the Cardinal revival, right? Where it's turn meter to max, aka they're going next no matter what. It's not like that, but more often the case that is how it works. Anyway, I was just surprised, frankly, with that build at how often he wasn't able to get that cooldown back down. And he was dead, and I had to revive him the old-fashioned way. And that's not what I want to do with this champion, so I wanted him a little bit faster. Plus, I wanted him to take his first turn, a little bit faster than he was at 140 speed. So I decided to put speed back on the boots on this champion. I have arena build for him in terms of masteries. Look how small I am right now. Hey, guys. We have Helm Smasher. We have Ruthless Ambush. And then we went down defense tree, picked up Retribution. These are the old masteries I had on this champion, but frankly, I think they're totally fine. I think that's exactly what we're looking for in the way that we're going to be using this champion. So we have Savage gear on him. Again, his total stats, you guys can see here. Crit cap, 267 on the crit damage. His attack is still fine, especially if we put an increased attack champion like a Duchess on the same team as him, an Arbiter, whoever, right? So does he have lore? No. None of my favorite champions have lore. Actually, let me check. I can't say that. And not check on my girl. SOD. SOD? SOD, where? Oh, there you are. Does she have lore? It better be up. Oh, yeah. Silver Drake's lore, guys, apropos of nothing, it's actually a really good story. Really good story. One of my faves. I might be biased, but I like it. Also, as we're jumping into the arena here, guys, I did want to shout out, I don't think I've ever collaborated with this dude, but I love Jay Giggs. You guys know his YouTube channel? You guys seen him? He's really, really cool. Really good guy. Really funny. But he's taking a little break from the game. I was bummed out. I saw that video earlier today. So much love, Jay Giggs, if you're watching this video, which I'm sure you're not. All right, here we go, guys. This is the squad. Harima. It doesn't matter what champions we have. Ideally, we're looking for an increase attack champion, right? And then we're looking for some tanky champions that aren't going to be easy to kill. So we have Pythion we have Stoneskin on Duchess. We have Bolster on Pythion. We have Savage on Harima, but we have Harima built like very, very tanky, obviously. I think around 7,000 or so on the defense. So this team should not be dying. That's all we want here. So let's see what can happen here, man. All right. Let's go ahead and put that increase attack on Nogdar. Let's just A1 here. Let's go ahead and play with UDK a little bit. And here we go, guys. So as I mentioned before, we have to play a little... I mean, it doesn't really matter that much, but like whose HP do we want to reduce by 50%? We get our choice, right? Now, I like going for a dude like Michinaki because he probably has a decent amount of HP. He's a tanky defense-based champion. And he's a magic affinity, but it doesn't matter that he's a magic affinity against a spirit affinity, so we're going to target him first. Boom. Half his HP, gonzo. Now we come in, extra turn. Now the cool thing here is, check this out, guys. I think I still have it up. Yeah, hellhades.com. Shout out to Hellhades, right? He has a 3.3 godlike rating on his A1 too. That's nuts, man. It's especially nuts because it grants an extra turn if the attack kills an enemy. So right now, I'm not sure if I could kill UDK in a one-shot. But you know what? Let's try the A2 first, but we'll have plenty of time here to try him out. He died? He's right back to life with a full turn meter. What do you know? So let's go into Staltus. Boom. Oh, he's dead too. Oh, what do you know? Another turn, guys. Oh, another one dead. Another one. There it is, man. I mean, that was pretty freaking impressive, no? All right, let's make our way up here. You know what? I like this team because they have a Hefrak. So we know that Hefrak's going to start killing us, right? And he's a magic affinity. And we kind of want to die. It's a weird thing to get in your head that you want the champion to die, right? Not before he takes a turn, though. Let's just go ahead and A1 here. And let's, again, do the same thing where we're going in. Hefrak with the stupid stone skin, man. You hate to see it, don't you? All right. We can only target, if they're under Veil or Perfect Veil, we can't use the A3 against these champions. So in this case, I'm just going to A1 on UDK. And we kill him, we get the extra turn. Isn't that cool? I mean, come on. Now we can target somebody. Let's go after the Reviver, Rector Draft. Boom. Half her HP gone. Softened her up. We nuke her. We die. We're back to full turn meter. Okay, but we died twice. But that's why we have Revivers on the team. Man, I'm having way too much fun with this video, guys. I'm having way too much fun. Oof. I was waiting for this day. Nogdar the Headhunter. Any of you guys remember when he was like soloing Sand Devil? That was some fun stuff there. Magic Affinity here, so some weak hits. Oh, come on, man. Oh, come on. Come on, really? Come on. Rotos, really? Guess what? You killed him, but he's back with a turn meter. Full turn meter at that. It's really... What do you guys think? Did I mention this at the beginning? I meant to either way. But do you guys think that this champion could actually be a meta arena champion from what you've seen so far? I don't know. This team looks easy and hard all at the same time. I don't know what to think about this team. I was going to say this team looks too easy. And then I was thinking to myself, nah, they got like a Siphi. And I don't know. I don't know what to make of it. They have Stone Skin on Shagor. Interesting. Let's go after, you know what? Instead of going after Siphi, because we're already going to 50% her turn meter down. Let's go after like, I don't know, Whirlum. All right, Siphi, I'll take half of your life, please. Did I say turn meter? I meant life. And then let's kill them all. Both, at least, right? He dies, he comes back. Keep in mind, he's dying and coming back. And when he dies and comes back, he's, he can kill himself and come back because of the HP sacrifice. So even if the opponents aren't necessarily killing him, he'll kill himself. Don't worry about it, guys. He's good. He's good. So my synopsis early on here, is that, or my take on this champion is, I don't think he's going to be, I could be wrong. Hopefully I am, right? I don't think he's going to be super, super, super better in any particular area in PvE. But maybe I'm wrong, you know? Like, I'm not the smartest raid dude in the history of the world, right? So, I would love to... Did he just A1 on auto when he didn't have to? Into an unkillable? Did he just do that? If he goes AoE next, I'm gonna... There he goes. And he's back to life. he's he's back to life. I love it, man. This is he's a real beast. So what do you guys think about this champion, man? I would love to just chill with you guys for a little bit here, but I think you get the point for the most part, you know? I just had to share. I'm not even editing this video. I'm just going to throw it up as soon as I'm done recording with you guys. But I have to say, he really is impressive. You may have noticed, savvy viewers may have noticed, that I have purposely been avoiding the most OP team on my on my arena thing right now. Don't worry, we are going to attack them. The +4 Duchess, the +3 Baron, and the Marichka. I am not going to lie, I'm a little bit intimidated by that team. But first, let's clear out these other teams here, right? Let's clear out the rest, and then we'll end with that squad, right? What do you guys think of the update so far, guys? Let me know, please. I have to say, let's see. I don't really have any. I kind of want to keep the cleanse for what's her face here, for Mithrala. I haven't played around too much since the. Let's decrease defense from Harima. One shot will be stolen by UDK, but it's all good. So let's see. I want to see if we can choose. Yeah, it's not hitting anybody, so it doesn't. UDK can't block it. So let's take half the HP off of Harima. Nice, cool. And let's come in with a nuke. And we come back to life again with full turn meter. What do you guys think? I haven't messed around too much with the quality of life stuff is what I've been trying to ask you guys for 100 years now. Haven't messed around too much with the quality of life stuff. What do you guys think about it? I went in there really quickly to build this champion. And I'm not going to lie, as with anything new, it kind of threw me off. I'm like, what is all this stuff about prioritizing, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to sit down actually right before the NBA starts in about a half an hour here at the time of this recording. I'm actually going to sit down. I'm going to take a deep dive and go in and prioritize all my stats and stuff like that. And I'll be able to give my opinion as well. But I want to ask you guys, while I have you, what do you think? What do you think about the changes? All right. So to me, even though at first they're a little bit to get used to, I think I'm going to love them. I don't see why I wouldn't, right? I waste a lot of time. Shame on me. This is awful to admit. You guys should not do as I say, not as I do. But I've never paid for. It's nothing against Hades. I think Hades is freaking amazing, and the work that his team does is amazing. All his artifact optimizers and all his stuff that he has, all the tools that he has on his website. You guys should definitely check them out. They can help you out a ton. With all that said, though, no matter what it is, I've never used anything third party with Raid, you know? Never used the cheat tools, never used anything. Oh, look at this. Extra turn, extra turn, extra turn. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. You just got NOGDAR'd. You just got NOGDAR'd. All right. But anyway, it strikes me as maybe it's kind of like an optimizer type tool. Probably not as good as Hades, what they added to the game, but it's at least something for the lazy schlubs like me who don't go and use all that stuff out there. Again, dude, this is insane, man. You know, it's pretty fun. This guy's pretty fun, man. Do you guys think, and I also want this, what is your take on this champion being used in like live arena? You know, like I said, I went 2-2 with him. So too small of a sample size to actually say much about, and he was way too slow. Don't make the mistake that I did. Don't put him in attack percentage boots without at least, unless you can get that speed up at least a little bit. Because it really does take, if he starts dying, like I said earlier, if he starts dying before he's able to self-revive, it does defeat the purpose that makes his kit so incredibly good, right? Okay, here he goes, guys. No, I'm not going to make you guys sit here while I destroy a one-man team. All right. Here we go. Let's see what we can do here. So against a really formidable Marichka team, I've seen top players use two strategies. I'll tell you the strategy that I usually use, but it really does depend quite a bit on the team, right? They go after Marichka first because she's going to revive everybody else, or you go after her last, you know, or second to last, just depending on if there's a nuker surviving, whatever. Every situation is a little bit different. I used to always try to get rid of her first, but when you have revivers on the team, it can be a pain. Let me just put it that way. So now I usually save Marichka for last. Why? Let me see if this will work on Stone Skin here. It does. Whew. It even works on stones. I didn't even realize that, honestly. Sorry, guys. I was not sure if the damage mitigate, but it's not damage. It's just swapping. And again, she kills him, but guess what? He's back to life again. Dude, I gotta say, here we go with a nuke. Can we kill the reviver? No. But yeah, okay, he dies. Full turn meter. This is so much fun. But then again, like, this is what was happening a lot earlier, right? He would die to like a couple enemies and it would be like, oh crap, you know? But now that he's a little bit faster, that's the first time that's happened the entire video, you know? All right. Polymorph on Baron. Polymorph on Baron. You'll love to see it. I think we might win this. But yeah, with a reviver on the same team with a Marichka passive, I deal with her last. And what I try to do is I try to, you know, before I kill Marichka, before I land that death blow, I try to set up my team so everything's exactly where I want it, you know? Meaning that all my abilities that I need are off cooldown, all that baloney. So let's go in here. One thing I could do with NOGDAR is I could try to kill her with the A1, and then I'll get the extra turn, come in and kill the reviver in Duchess. But I have to say, man, this is a pretty dang... First of all, the team is super strong. I'm not here to tell you that I'm running some epic-only team or anything like that on my side, right? But with that said, I have to say I am pretty impressed. So I don't care so much about killing Baron here. I want to work on Nekret. So let's take off half his health. We will kill Baron anyway. But guess what? We come back to life, and you guessed it, guys. We came back to life with a full turn meter. So now we get to go in with the A1. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to, like I said, I'm going to heal up, refresh my debuffs. Because when Marichka, if you guys are new to the game or you're unfamiliar with Marichka, when she dies, she's going to revive everybody on the team, including the reviver. So we want to be in a very good position here to be able to kill that reviver. So here we go. This is perfect. Now we can go in A1, take the extra turn, and hopefully kill that reviver. Okay? Here we go. Kill her. Ooh, you didn't, man. You had every opportunity to really shine. That was your big moment to shine there, NOGDAR. Now it's anybody's game. Is Skypiercer on cooldown? Revive comes up? No, it's not, but it's okay. He targets NOGDAR. We're good. He's back with a full turn meter again. All right. Whose health do we want to mess with? Nobody. Let's come into A2. Boom. That's it, man. It's not it, but we have to do it all over again. See? That's why Marichka is so freaking powerful. Okay. It didn't work last time, but this time she doesn't have a revive. This time, I'm going for the nuker. Because there's no revive off cooldown for Duchess. I don't think there's any reason to use this ability. Because, right? Let's just try it, but I don't think there's any reason. Yeah. No, there was. Okay, I took enough HP off of her to kill her. Guys, we killed everybody. We killed every team. And you know what? This team was pretty dang OP. What do you guys think about NOGDAR the Headhunter? I think he's a really, really cool champion, guys. Sorry for the no edits on today's video. I know it's kind of rambly, especially rambly and ranty, but I just enjoyed hanging out with you guys for a little bit. Hopefully you did as well. NOGDAR the Headhunter is actually pretty dang insane after his big buff today, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, take care, guys.